What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some Series 2 battles with a team featuring Flutter Mane. Now, I know Series 2 isn't officially out on the ladder yet, but I know a lot of tours and tournaments are going on right now featuring Series 2 teams. And especially since the next regional that's going to be in Orlando is using Series 2 rules, I know a lot of people are practicing with that. So this is my first crack at a team of Series 2. If I'm being completely honest with you, I did just kind of put this team together this morning. So I haven't really tested much with it, so these are going to be kind of my test battles here to kind of see what my strengths and weaknesses are. So if you guys see some glaring weaknesses in here, please make sure to put them down in the comments, just in case I end up missing them. So just in case, I would really appreciate that. So if you guys did see my top 5 Paradox Pokemon video that I did put out just a couple days ago, I did put Flutter Mane at number 1, and this is actually the build that I used in that video too. So it is maxed out in special attack and speed. It is a timid Pokemon as well. That way we are definitely max speed. And when we do activate our photosynthesis with our booster energy, we will increase our speed stat as well. So we know we will be extremely fast when we're out on the field. It does have Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball as stab moves on there, as well as Mystical Fire, which obviously is not a stab move, but it is able to lower your opponent's special attack by 1 stage when it hits. So that's always really nice to have, and of course Protect as well. If we do end up terastallizing it, it will be into a Fairy type, so that means that Dazzling Gleam is going to hit even harder. So again, these are our first battles with this team. This is a team that we haven't even used on stream yet, so I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So we'll get into the video, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. So I know these are just casual battles, because unfortunately, again, as I said, these aren't on the ranked ladder yet. So we might see some interesting teams. Obviously, this one does look like it's just a Series 1 team, but we'll see what we encounter later on. Of course, a typical Dondozo team, especially for these. I'm sure that Maushold probably has safety goggles on it, I would imagine. So it might be a little tough with Volcarona. I think I'm still going to bring Volcarona, though. So we'll start Volcarona and Flutter Mane. Because I actually think Flutter Mane is going to do a ton of damage to Annihilape right off the bat. I mean, it's very possible that Annihilape ends up terastallizing into a fire type, but I still like the possibility there. And again, Flutter Mane just hits extremely hard. And plus with Volcarona too, if we end up doing the Rage Powder, Annihilape's just going to go into it anyway. So we'll go Flutter Mane, Farigiraf, Volcarona, and I'm going to bring Rotom as well, just because I want the electric for if we see Dondozo. And now that I think about it, it would be really, really nice to have a team, or I'm sorry, not have a team, have a Pokemon that has Haze on it as well. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to think about as well. So first glaring issue right there. Oh, wow. Okay, Annihilape and Tatsugiri. Well, the good thing here is the fact that we do have a super effective move with Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go Rage Powder here. I mean, I know they're probably going to end up going with maybe not an Icy Wind, but a... yeah, if they do just kind of keep them in, they'll probably go for either an Icy Wind or a Muddy Water, and either a Bulk Up or a Protect. So, or they're going to terastallize again into Fire, but I think it'll be smart to go for the Rage Powder just for Annihilape, and I think as both of them are... Now, question is it worth it to terastallize and then go with the Dazzling Gleam? I don't think yet, so I'm just going to go for... Ooh, going to go for the Endure. Fair enough, fair enough. Good. We do have the Rage Powder, so if they do end up attacking, at least we know where they're going. And they did not terastallize, so this is going to hit hard. Ooh, not as hard as I was hoping. Oh, Final Gambit, though. Okay, dope. Let's go. And we hit them hard enough, too. That's awesome. That's actually really good to know for the future, too. Alright, that's really cool. Oh, you know what's not cool, though? And which is why it would be really, really, really nice to have a Haze Pokemon, because it looks like they're just going to poison their Tatsugiri, and they're just going to, yep, they're going to bring in, what is it, Flamigo. I don't know why I had a hard time remembering that, but yeah, they're just going to bring in Flamigo. That's a bit of a problem for me. So I'm going to end up Tailwinding here. We're going to do that and Protect. I know it seems ridiculous, but I think to be able to get the Tailwind off, because they might go... Okay, they did go Protect. Okay, that's good. So we do get our Tailwind up, which means we're going to be able to outspeed both Flamigo and the Bozo over there. Oh, they are in for one more. That's good. So let's go for the Rage Powder. If I was like a grass type with Volcarona, I would Terrastalize there. That way I would just go for the Rage Powder and just get that. I mean, that wouldn't be great against Flamigo, but I think... Either way. The good thing, pardon me, the good reason... Wow. The reason why we didn't Terrastalize was, again, because I'm new with this team, but the good thing about not Terrastalizing there is the fact that with the Ghost type with Flutter Mane, if for some reason they do end up going with like close combat or something, and let's just go with the Shadow Ball over there. But yeah, if they ended up going with like a close combat, it wouldn't affect Flutter Mane. So that's good news. That is not great damage. Oh, and the substitute is not great either. The good thing is we do get the ability to put up the Dazzling Gleam, or go up with the Dazzling Gleam on the next one, which actually has a chance. Yeah, I think so. Has a chance to be able to knock out the substitute. But then again, we are going Dazzling Gleam here. That's a bit of a shame. We are going to have to go with the Rage Powder. And let's go with the Dazzling Gleam again. Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair. They're probably going to go with a Wave Crash. Oh, they're just going Protect. Fair enough. They're trying to wait out the Tailwind, I'm assuming. Well, now that doesn't really do anything now, does it? It's okay. Is this the last Tailwind, though? Is that the question? I'm a little worried about that now. No. Okay, good. That's good news for us. We just have to hope that they don't get a second... Yeah, because we have, what, one more? Yeah. I hope they don't go for a double Protect with Flamigo. But then again, that would be a double Detect, right? Tomato. Either way. I think we'll be able to get it down pretty far, even though it's got the stat boost. Okay, what is their Tera? Flying? Okay. I mean, they're going to go for an order up, I'm going to assume. Get the Rage Powder. Wow, we still outspeed them. Flamigo gets KO'd. Even getting the crit. Actually, because they do have the stat boost, I'm really curious if that would have ended up KOing without the crit. Either way, though, man, taking a huge hit. Now, I forgot what Tatsugiri that is. Was that a attack one? Yeah, it was. Okay. Cool. Now, the downside is... Yeah, we don't have Redirect now, and our Tailwind peters out. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, the problem is, even with a Fire Tera... Oof. Okay, that's going to be really, really tough. Actually, no. Here we go. Here's the idea. Because 2x speed... Actually, I wonder... No, I bet you they are faster, though. So I'm gonna go Trick Room and Protect. They could go Order Up again, I guess, but... Nope. Okay, dope. That's awesome. We put the Trick Room up, so no matter what, one of our Pokemon are going first. I know that for a fact. So that's good. Okay, I think we're... Yeah, again, I think we're going to need a Pokemon that has Haze on it, but... either way... Okay, here's the thing. So, Hyper Voice, problem is it goes into both, it misses one. So, 45, but it's a stab. So, multiply that by 0.5, that's another 22.5, so that's up to 67.5. 67.5 versus 80. And a potential special defense drop. But we do have Throat Spray, so let's go with the Hyper. And let's Terastallize and go for the Dazzling Gleam. Now, I'm gonna be a little upset if we Trick Roomed ourselves into being like slower with Flutter Mane. So, fingers crossed. Okay, they went for the Order Up. That's good. That means we automatically... Wait, hold on one sec. Was I wrong on that? See, I just thought we were faster because... Huh. Okay, well, I definitely screwed up there, but we're okay. Okay, well, my bad. But nice work, though. Let's go. Good game. Good start right there. Okay, we see some issues. I know that. I kind of see that one. I'm going to have to write that down somewhere. But either way, we know that. But still, first game, we beat it in Dondozo. Even with the stat boost. Dude, Flutter Mane is just going to be it's going to be a problem. Okay, well, this almost looks like the same team. Obviously, there's no Flamigo with this one. But, again, I think we're going to have to start with Volcarona again just because of the Maushold. And again, I'll kind of explain the reasoning behind that. We'll still have them. I don't think... Again, I think Rotom would be really, really nice. But... Because that takes neutral damage from Pawmot. That actually probably wouldn't be bad. I think I'm going to go Rotom again. Just because I think it's a pretty decent Dondozo. Or Pokemon to go against Dondozo. And even if we're up against like a, I don't know, even an Annihilape or the King Gambit or something like that, we can always trick on the choice specs and just switch off whatever they have. Because I'm sure one of them either has Life Orb or Lefties. So we'll end up doing that. We'll see what ends up happening though. Either way, it would be nice to have the choice specs for the Thunderbolt to be able to go into Dondozo, but we'll end up seeing. Let's see what they end up doing. I hear a cat outside the door who apparently wants my attention. Okay, again, I'm a little worried about the beat-up strat here. I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But I think we still have a good thing with Annihilape going into it, too. And besides, if they do get the beat-up off, then at least, you know, the Dazzling Gleam isn't going to do much more. So, let's go Rage Powder in terms of beefing up the Rage Fist. Now, on this one, do I go with the... on this one, I think I might end up terastallizing and going for the Dazzling Gleam. The only reason why I didn't on the last one was because of the... Oh, actually, you know what? That would actually save me from Pop Bomb. So I'm not going to do that yet. Plus, again, they might end up terastallizing into Ghost. Or not into Ghost. Into Fire. So I think it's probably better just to go with the Dazzling Gleam and see what they end up doing. Okay, they did not terastallize. Alright, I'm 0 for 2 on guessing what they're going to do. It's a good amount of damage. Shadow Claw, okay. They get hit by the Rocky Helmet, that's awesome. Pop Bomb, they get knocked out. And that's the other thing I was going to say too, which is why I think this Volcarona is such a great counter for the Maushold. Because those Pop Bombs, and look at that, with Flame Body too, they end up getting burnt, well, sometimes. But they always have a chance of getting burned. And with the Rocky Helmet and with the Rage Powder going into it, they're forced to hit it. Unless, of course, they do have the safety goggles. But then they take 1/8 damage every time, which means they're going to get knocked out really, really quick, as you can see. On that one, I probably should have terrassed. Ooh. Okay, well, I think I'm still going to go for the Rage Powder. Even though I... Yeah, because they might target down Volcarona anyways. Let's do that and let's Dazzling Gleam again. Yeah, I figured they would just do it. But that's okay. That's totally okay. That'd be funny if this was just a Storm Drain one, and yeah, I know it's a Commander. But it still would have been funny, though, and I think that's the important thing. Speed Roast sharply, I know. Question is, are we faster? Now, this is where we actually kind of figure it out. This is going to be good to know. We are still faster. Okay, that is really, really good to know. No Trick Room. That's great. Waterfall, they're going to get hit by the Rocky Helmet. Can we get the burn? No Flame Body. Oh, well. That would have been really nice to bring their attack essentially back to normal, but it's alright. This is where we bring Rotom. This is what I should have done on the last one as opposed to bringing out Farigiraf. That's okay. Yeah, we are not going to terastallize. Let's go for the Thunderbolt. And on this one, we are going to go for the Shadow Ball because it's a single target one. That's the main reason behind that. It's good damage too. So is that though. It's all right. That's not bad. At least we get some good damage here with Rotom because of the choice specs, you know. Yeah, we end up KOing. Oh, and that wasn't even a crit. That's just some strong damage. Alright, now we got Farigiraf too. They have not terastallized yet, so... let's do a Thunderbolt over there, and... yeah, no, let's go for a... oh, man. Yeah, let's just go for a Shadow Ball over there. Yeah, because they're going to end up terastallizing here. It could be a Draco Meteor into Rotom. Could be a Draco Meteor and a Rage Fist, because we did hit them twice. Ooh, wow. Okay, they went U-turn. And Muddy Water. It's not going to do much to Rotom. T-Bolt. That's just so much damage, too. Shadow Ball is super effective. It should KO. Let's go. And I'm glad we didn't get an accuracy drop on the Muddy Water, too. I think that's going to be game. Because we get Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's going to KO. And then we got Hyper Voice. We got Muddy Water. As long as we don't get a... Come on, no accuracy drop, please. Good. Okay, we get the Thunderbolt and KO. And there we go. Good game again. 2 Dondozos down. Let's go. The first one with that Flamigo strat, too. Alright, at least we know we're going to do alright against Dondozo. So there we go. Good game. Okay, see, I like this team. For 2 reasons. Number 1, Salazzle's on the team. That's awesome. Number 2, Cyclizar. I love that a lot. They have Skeledirge, too. That's pretty interesting. Honestly, this is probably not the best matchup for Flutter Mane. But that's not going to deter me from bringing it. Yeah. Volcarona's been great because it's been some really incredible redirection. So I think I'm going to have to start Volcarona and Flutter Mane again. Actually, well, let me think about this. Oh, because they have some pretty fast Mons out there. I don't know why they would ever go Trick Room, so we won't lead with Farigiraf. Roaring Moon would be really tough because of, well, numerous reasons, but right, let's go Annihilape and Farigiraf too. That's going to be interesting. We haven't used this Annihilape yet, on this team, at least. We definitely used it on a previous team before. That's actually the one that I brought to Regionals in San Diego. And this one ended up doing pretty well, too. I really love this this Annihilape. Especially the build on it. It's really bulky as well. We are not going to sleep mode. I did not mean to take that picture. Alright. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, well, we have the speed. We know that. We will go for a Rage Powder again. Shadow Ball is going to be good against Mimikyu, but we need to break the Disguise first. So we're going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. It's not going to do a ton to Salazzle. That's not good. I mean, the Rocky Helmet, that's good. Ooh. Wow, Shadow Sneak, that's not good for me at all. So here's what we're going to have to do. Okay. So to prevent the Shadow Sneak, we're going to have to bring Farigiraf in, pardon me. And we're going to go Shadow Ball into Mimikyu. I know we're going to probably end up losing Flutter Mane here from Salazzle. But I think stopping the Shadow Sneak and knocking out their Mimikyu is going to be more important. I have other Pokemon that can take care of the rest of the team. Flutter Mane has been incredible, but then again, Salazzle could have gone into Volcarona's spot, which is Farigiraf now, obviously. But oh, they didn't even try for the Shadow Snake. Smart. Good call on that. They thought they could KO with it, but okay, thank you. You got it. I will do my best. I will do my best to give you a great encore. Alright, at least we're encored into Shadow Ball. Because if they bring someone else out that's weak to... or I'm sorry, that resists Fairy, like if they bring out Skeledirge, that would be bad. So the fact that... it's Sableye. Okay, yeah, and we're probably going to get... well, no, because they can't fake out. That's awesome. So let's go... I do not want to go for the Hyper Voice. Although, yeah, I do. So we're going to do that, and I wish I could Dazzling Gleam, but we're going to Shadow Ball into Sableye. Maybe they forget that they can't fake out, or Quash, or anything like that for that matter. That's the really great thing about Farigiraf, too. Can't do that? Let's go, Armor Tail! You gotta love it. We got Shadow Ball, that's gonna KO. Well, no, it's not gonna KO, pardon me. Ooh. No way! But we do... Oh, our special defense harshly falls. Okay. I can't believe Flutter Mane actually survived that. That's awesome. Let's go. Okay, now here's what we do. Ooh, Sableye has lefties. Okay. Okay, now on this one, we're going to go Shadow Ball into Salazzle. And, oh, I'm sorry. No. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Shadow Ball into Sableye because now we're +1. And we're going to go Shadow Ball into Salazzle. That way we can take Salazzle out first. Sableye might get a move in right after, or right before. Oh, you have Recover, and wow, you are speedy. Okay. Wow, okay. That's fine, we're good. Knock them out. We have Shadow Ball. Oh, oh, wow, not speedy. What am I thinking? It's because, Prankster. Hello. Don't worry, guys. It'll click eventually, I promise. Alright, I think our Encore is done now. Right? Ooh, it's Skeledirge. Nice. Okay, that means we can Shadow Ball over there, too. Although, they do have, Ooh, we do have one more Encore. That's rough. Okay, so we can Shadow Ball. And Shadow Ball over there again. Honestly, Annihilape and Volcarona they'll be fine together. So, let's do that, and let's try to Shadow Ball over there too. They may end up protecting, ooh, or they could end up going into grass, which which I think might be the case. Grass. Fairy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad we haven't terrestrialized yet, because that means we can actually terrestrialize Annihilape into a, yeah, we can terrestrialize Annihilape into a fire type. Yeah, that's not great. Torch Song, that ends up knocking out Flutter Mane. That's okay. They got the crit on the 2 HP. I feel bad that that's all they got, but you gotta hate that, right? When the Pokemon is in the red and you know you're gonna knock them out and you end up getting the crit right there. Ah. Ooh, knockoff. Good call. Even though we don't have a move on there. That would have done a lot more damage if, if it did. Okay, so we're gonna go... Yeah, I'm just gonna go Annihilape now, I think. Okay. Let's go Hyper Voice, because now we can hit Skeledirge with it. And I'm gonna go... We're gonna go Rage Fist into Skeledirge, because I'm gonna assume that that thing is unaware, the ability, that is. So that means that it's gonna completely ignore all stat raises and stuff like that, so doing a bulk up wouldn't do anything except for maybe against Sableye, so... Sableye recovers, okay. Honestly, Sableye is not a problem right now. Kind of. There we go. We knock out Skeledirge right here with Hyper Voice. There we go. And now it's just us against Sableye, and I think we got that. Especially one with Recover. Wait, was that... I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm like blanking on that. Was that... was that knockoff? Either way, let's go. Rage Fist. Battle canceled. Good game. All right. That was good. All right. Good game on that one. So those are some good battles right there. I mean, obviously, I think we found a couple weaknesses. I do need to figure out something to be able to take care of, like something like with Haze or something like that. We still ended up, coming out of it on top. Don't get me wrong, but still, I think that's something that might mess with us in the future. So we're gonna have to think of some kind of counter to that. Maybe someone with Clear Smog even, or something like that. So something I'll think about. We'll figure that out. But either way, it's been a great team, and I think this is a really good start you know, as we do more battles and we figure out those weaknesses, I think we're going to start to tailor it. But this is the team right here. If you guys want to ever use it, the link, or not the link code, pardon me, the team ID is over there, so you guys feel free to use it. I'll even make sure to put the PokePaste down in the description, so if you guys do have any questions about, I mean, obviously you see the moves, the abilities, the items here, but if you have any questions about the EV spread, you can always check that. Always leave a question down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer it too. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to go down and drop a like. And also, if you guys don't mind, make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button as well, man. It really does help me a lot. So I really appreciate you guys. But thanks again for watching the battles, and we'll see you guys next time.